Hello. Happy New Year and welcome to Tax Time 2025. Can't believe 2025 is here already, but here we are. This is always an exciting time here at Fortitude Tax and Accounting because we get to hear from all of you guys, whether it's through virtual meetings, portal messages, however, some of you visit in person even, however works for you guys. We are super happy to hear from you, get caught up about what you and your family have been doing all year, even if we're talking because of taxes. We've been working really hard this year to update, streamline things, and mostly take advantage of some new features available in our technology that will definitely improve your experience this year, streamline things, make things smoother. Let's jump right in and take a look at what those things are. All right, welcome to the new portal homepage. Let's take a look. So my favorite new feature is this tax status dashboard that we see up here, work in progress. This is new for most of you. This status is updated either via the system when you do certain tasks, so you'll know that the system has alerted us that you've completed the tasks, or they can also be updated by us in the firm as we're moving your return along in our internal process. So you're going to be able to see that as well, which creates transparency, makes it really easy for you to understand what, if anything, we're waiting on, either from you or if we're waiting on most likely me to review your return before it gets over to you. The great thing is if you have a single account for both your business and personal, we have multiple returns being processed for you. Then, as in this example, you've got what's happening for your personal return, you have what's happening for your business return. Line of sight is really easy. Should be, super clear, super transparent for you. All right, so speaking of needing something from you, the next exciting feature is the request feature. And this is basically, we get to create a personalized organizer for you for any follow-up questions we have, additional documents or information that we need in order to complete your return. It works just like the organizer, as we can see in this example. And so, we might ask you yes or no questions. We might need you to upload additional documents. We may need an explanation on something. But all of it is here rather than in a list in the chat. Sometimes things get missed, etc. As soon as you guys hit submit, we get notified that the request is complete and we can put you back in line to the process to get the new information finished up and move you along and get your return done to you quicker. So let's see. Don't forget, when you guys are done uploading your return, let us know. This is one thing that's not super elegant in the system at this point, but the answers are you can either use this done uploading button that's right here and send us a notification, or just drop us a chat in the communications tab. So the chats and tasks, just drop us a new message and let us know I'm done, right? It is one place that we have found that is not perfect, and I wish there was a more elegant solution, but we're just not there yet with the technology. Let's see. Keep an eye here on the firm bulletin board. We update this very often, kind of global information, office hours, non-critical other information about the firm goes here throughout the year. So, just take a peek up here. It's definitely updated at least monthly outside of tax season and more often during tax time. All of this is to make things as easy as possible for you, as transparent as possible for you, make the process efficient, and I hope that you guys can see that. Finally, let's take a quick look at the organizer. So this year's tax organizer is not going to be out until late next week sometime, so by January 17th at the latest. But I am actually personally going through curating every single question. I'm reducing questions or consolidating questions when possible, trying to make things as efficient as I can for you. making sure that our messaging is concise and exactly what is needed and no more. And additionally, we're getting these explainers added to questions. So it's going to give you context about why we're asking a question and or the legal ramifications, right? The tax ramifications of how to answer that question. Because sometimes the questions that we have to ask for the IRS don't feel super intuitive. It can be confusing. You might not even have any idea what we're talking about. And so I'm making sure to go through there, just like we're sitting together, and give you that context and information so that you can confidently answer those questions or confidently know when you need to reach out to me. We need to chat real quick, either way. So all of these portal enhancements are, hopefully, I know it's probably not as exciting to you as it is to me, but I know that it's going to improve the process for all of us, and hopefully you enjoy it too. All right, now that we're done with technology updates, let's talk taxes. So we are so glad that you are already working with us. The Tax Cuts and Job Act of 2018 is set to expire December 31st of this year. Only thing that we know is changes are coming. Whether the change is that the act expires and nothing happens, that means that we will revert back to pre-Tax Cuts and Job Act, which is higher tax brackets across the board for everyone, among other things. Probably the more likely outcomes are going to be that either the act is going to get amended and extended, or there's just going to be a whole new tax act that replaces everything that's happening now. No matter what, change is absolutely coming in the tax world, and we should see it during 2025 affecting 2026. Just know that we're here to work with you, help guide you as things change. Already working with us. We're here. We've got you. So we will probably send out a lot more communications this year than we have in the past as these things become law, and we know that it's going to affect you, and we can explain to you how it's going to affect you. So just know that you'll see a little bit more communication, definitely an uptick in that this year as we, outside of tax season. Speaking of which, another exciting update we have is behind the scenes. We're working on making tax planning available to schedule during tax time. In the past, there's been conversations where, we're not going to let this happen to us again. We definitely want tax planning. And then it's crickets until next tax year. And then we have those same conversations over again. And this year, we're making every effort to make sure that here in February or March or April, you can schedule your tax planning appointment for September so that it is scheduled. We'll bug you about it, make sure that you get it done, and make sure that you don't have this happen again. Okay? All right. So last things before I sign off with you. The upcoming tax changes, experienced tax accountant shortage. I think it's important to let you know that we are still accepting clients. I do suspect that we will probably near, if not reach capacity during 2025, but as of right now, we're definitely still taking clients, and we prioritize the referrals of our current client base over outsiders. We already love working with you. We know that we're going to love working with the people that you spend time with. And so they are our priority as we we interview new clients, make sure that they're a good fit. We definitely take our relationship with you into account when we're making those decisions. So please keep sending your friends and family. I know you have been, and we do really appreciate it. If you don't have a referral at this time, but you still want a way to help the firm out, a Google review would be a tremendous help. First, Google made some changes this past year, and some of our reviews just disappeared into cyberspace. They can't get them back. You're able to hopefully give us, the 5-star review would be amazing, and just share your experience working with us and how we've been able to help you in any way. That would be great for you to take a few minutes. The URL for that is in the email where you would have found the link to this video. All right. I think that's enough for me. Thank you so much for trusting in me and my team here at Fortitude Tax and Accounting. We're really making every effort to make tax season as seamless and stress-free as possible and tax savings as plentiful as we possibly can. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this. Have a great rest of your day or night, depending on what time it is. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.